I never thought helping a friend would become the worst mistake of my life. Not a stranger. Not a coworker. A childhood friend. Someone who knew my mother's cooking. Someone who sat at my kitchen table. Someone who swore he'd never screw me over. And yet, he did something worse than stealing money. He stole my name. I met Daniel Reeves when we were 11. Same neighborhood. Same busted bikes. Same dreams about making it big one day. We stayed friends through high school, college, and adulthood, though life pulled us in different directions. I went corporate. Finance. Stable income. Clean record. Daniel chased startups. Every year, it was a new big idea. Crypto consulting. Dropshipping brand. Marketing agency. Every year, it failed. Still, he always had confidence. That dangerous kind that convinces you he's this close to success. One night, he came to me stressed, exhausted, eyes red. "I just need one thing," he said. "A cosigner. That's it. Office lease. 3 months." I hesitated. He smiled. "You know me. I'd never mess with your credit." That was the moment everything broke. 3 months passed. Then my bank app froze. I couldn't log in. My card declined at a grocery store. A notification popped up. Account temporarily restricted due to suspicious activity. I called the bank. The woman on the phone paused. "Sir, do you recognize these wire transfers?" She listed numbers that made my stomach drop. Tens of thousands of dollars. International accounts. Business loans. I told her the truth. "I don't own any businesses." Silence. "Then, sir, according to our records, you own 4. Over the next 2 weeks, my world collapsed. My credit score dropped 300 points. IRS sent a letter about unreported income. Loan collectors called nonstop. My mortgage application got cancelled. Every document had my name. My SSN. My signature, copied perfectly. But none of it was mine. I confronted Daniel. No answer. I went to his office. Empty. I checked social media. He had rebranded himself. New haircut. New company name. Bio read. Self-made entrepreneur. Hustle mindset. And under his posts? Photos of a lifestyle he built using my identity. The truth comes out. I hired a forensic accountant. 3 days later, he called me back, voice low. "This is bad," he said. "Your identity wasn't just stolen. It was sold." Daniel had packaged my SSN, credit history, and clean financial profile into shell companies overseas. They were laundering money through businesses legally tied to me. And Daniel? He was collecting fees. I could scream. I could confront him publicly. But I didn't. Because I realized something. If he was dumb enough to use my identity, he was dumb enough to keep using it. I went to a lawyer. Then the IRS. Then federal investigators. I told them everything. And then I did something unexpected. I stayed quiet. I let Daniel keep going. I let him believe he had won. For 6 months, I lived carefully. I stopped using my credit. I documented every call. Every letter. Every transaction. Meanwhile, Daniel grew bold. He announced a business summit. Public. Sponsored. Live-streamed. His name was everywhere. Except legally? Everything still traced back to me. Federal agents watched quietly. They didn't need to rush. They needed proof. And Daniel was handing it to them daily. The conference hall was packed. Hundreds of people. Cameras rolling. Sponsors watching. Daniel walked on stage like a king. talking about discipline, ethics, doing business the right way. I watched the live stream from my lawyer's office. Then, right as he raised his hand, men in suits stepped on stage. Badges out. Daniel Reeves, you are under arrest for identity theft, wire fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy. The crowd froze. Someone screamed. Daniel turned white. He looked straight into the camera. And for 1 second, he knew. The trial lasted 4 months. Every transaction traced back to his devices. Every signature matched his handwriting patterns. Every shell company led to his accounts. He tried to blame me. That backfired. Because I had cooperated from day one. The judge didn't just convict him. She erased him. All assets seized. Businesses dissolved. Brand names stripped. Sentenced to federal prison. His empire collapsed legally, publicly, permanently. The court ruled something rare. Because my identity had been used to build his businesses. Those businesses were now mine. I shut them down. Every single one. I didn't want his money. I wanted closure. Daniel stole my identity to save himself. I didn't chase revenge. I let the law take everything he built on my name. And in the end, I walked away free. He walked away erased. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn the bell icon on so you don't miss new revenge stories every week. And if you have a real-life revenge story of your own, share it in the comments below. Your story might be the next one told.